fully sleep trained our 6-month-old to sleep about 10 to 12 hours the night within just 3 days, and I'm going to share with you guys how we did it step by step. Before we get into this video, I am going to share that we use the Ferber method. I know a lot of people like to call this the cry it out method. We modified it so that it fit our needs and Roman's needs. We'd not just leave him in his crib to scream his head off until he fell asleep. It just really goes off of your personal preferences as a parent, what works best for your baby, you. This just happened to work for our family, and that's what we used, but there's lots of other methods out there if you'd like to research. So where do we start with sleep training? We started with naps. The way the Ferber method works is you are essentially teaching your child to put themselves to sleep without needing you. So how we started with naps, I waited till he showed me that he was tired with his cues. Roman's are he rubs his eyes, he gets a little bit fussy, that sort of thing. And then we head back for nap time. Kept his routine the exact same. The key to sleep training is keeping their routine consistent. We closed the blackout curtains, turned on his sound machine, and I was giving him a bottle. Instead of rocking him in his chair and fully waiting for him to fall asleep, I set him down groggy. Once you set them down groggy, you leave the room. And I kind of watched the monitor, and if he was silent or babbling to himself, I did not go into the room. I only went in when he started crying. If they're still crying after those 3 minutes, you walk in, pat their back, shh, shh, shh. And after those 45 seconds are up, you walk out, even if they are still crying. If they are still crying after those 3 minutes, you're gonna set another timer, but for 5 minutes. And the timer goes up. If they're still crying, you walk in, another 45 seconds of patting their back and giving them comfort. And you walk out when that timer is up. If they're still crying, you then set a timer for 10 minutes, and you do this over and over again, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, so on and so on. The goal is that they will put themselves to sleep before you have to set the timer that high. Roman did really good with this, and I never had to set the timer higher than 5 minutes. I started sleep training with his naps about a week before I started sleep training his nighttime sleep. Once he got used to that routine, then I did the exact same method when putting him down to sleep. For us, it only took about 4 days. I'd say the first 2 days were a little rough. If I were to give you any piece of advice, it would be keep your routine. We do the same exact things every single day to give him his body cues that it's time for nighttime. And this method might not work for everybody. It's just what worked best for us. If you're sleep training, stick with it. You got this. And let me know if you have any questions.